Welcome, Mustang Nation. We're here at Graham Arena, back to Graham 4 for our home game here after the holiday break. Coming off a successful Edina traditional invitational tournament where your Mustangs had a heartbreaking 4-3 overtime loss to Minnetonka after holding a 4-0 lead late into the third. Mustangs just not able to hold on, taking some costly penalties. Our only penalties were in the third period, took 4 of them, and Minnetonka pumped in 3 power play goals. So we've got a non-conference game here against a good Roseville team. Just taking a look here at our competition. Right now in the state rankings, Rochester floating in there around 10-11, Roseville right behind us there at 12. Roseville was in the Edina Invitational as well. I don't remember exactly what the record was, but should be a good game here. They got a good team. Looking at Roseville's past couple games. Losing to Edina 6-1. Some familiar opponents there. Minnetonka, Shakopee, Woodbury. So should be some equal competition here. Taking a look at Rochester's last couple games again. That heartbreaking 4-3 overtime loss to Minnetonka. Great win against Edina, as well as wins against Buffalo and Matamidi. As always, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Rochester VFW Post 1215, celebrating 100 years. Go in, check them out. The bar area is open to the public. Grab some food, grab a drink. Follow us on social media. Watch all live game action here on YouTube and catch game and player highlights on X and Instagram. Next couple games here, we've got Roseville here today. We were hoping to move that Owatonna game to today to go enjoy the Vikings beating the Lions, taking first place in the NFC North. But we'll head over to Owatonna tomorrow night, 7:15, followed by a little road trip over to Shattuck to play the Shattuck St. Mary's team. Then we'll head out to Sioux Falls for 2 games, and then come back to Rochester to get back into DA play. Starting lineups here shortly. Again, taking a look at your Mustangs roster. I'm gonna go on a limb here and say Colton Branton starting, given that the pattern here has been to alternate goalies, and that's what it looks like we're gonna see. Both goaltenders playing fabulous in the Edina Invitational. Hope that continues here after the new year. Starting lineup looks like it's Ethan Daniels, Liam Birch, Ethan Wiedrick, Brogan Hodge, Jake Cunningham, and once again Colton Brandt behind the pipes. And here we go for the face-off. Rochester wins that first draw. They go back to the D. Too far for Cunningham. He has to retreat, goes behind the net. Brogan Hodge is there. Roseville working along the near side boards. Loose puck. Cunningham picks it up, goes around the far side net. He reverses. Brings it around near side. Ethan Wiedrick able to chip it out. Roseville dumping it back in the Rochester zone. Ethan Daniels picks that up, comes out of the zone now. He gets it to the wing. Rochester throwing it to the middle. Birch trying to get a shot off. Roseville now picks that up along the far side boards. They throw it to the near side. They dump it out. Vance Hansen's back in the lineup after his sunny vacation down south somewhere warm. Hansen picks that puck up. He's able to get it in the zone. Ace Lack walking in the middle. Trying to get that to Nolan Steele. Roseville trying to go far side. Gavin Wiedrich is there. Nolan Steele's there to help him. Roseville chips to the near side. Roseville working their way out of the zone. That loose puck. Sawyer Young picks it up. That gets dumped into the Rochester zone. Vance Hansen back for it. Rochester picks it up behind the net now. Lack to the near side. Steele. He comes out of the zone. Getting it back to Lack. Going down the middle. Walks through. Defenseman steps on him and squashes him on the ice. Steele tying that puck up. Shot by Dylan Hughes. Put on net. Rochester pitching goal! Looks like that was Ace Lack for your Mustangs. We'll get the call here from the score box here shortly. I'm going to say it's Ace Lack from Edom. Rochester dumps that down. Caleb Wiedrich chasing. Puck comes out to the blue line. Edom, he throws that to the back of the net. Caleb Wiedrich's back there. He spins. Trying to find space. Roseville takes that away. They reverse. They go behind the net now. Roseville trying to make that long exit pass. That's too far. No icing. So we got a confirmation there. That's Ace Lack getting that pass in the slot from Edom, putting it top cookie. Tim Payne coming down. He's back and he throws that across the crease. Goes to the far side. Ethan Wiedrich's there. Liam Birch up on the boards. Throws it all the way down the Roseville zone. Ethan Wiedrich chasing now. Roseville behind the net. Trying to make a long exit pass. Rochester intercepts that. Brogan Hodge at the blue line. He walks across. Shot, save. Goes to the far side corner. Rung around the near side. Daniels is there. Roseville comes off the boards with that puck. Roseville trying to work that far side now. Rochester picking that up at the blue line. Roseville playing the body, turning that up quickly. Near side corner. Rochester coming out far side. They get the pass to the near side. Birch can't hold on to that. Roseville coming back quickly. Glove falls off a Roseville player. Rochester dumps it down and gets a change. As Roseville picks it up in their zone, they go cross ice. Up the middle now. Roseville trying to work that up off the boards. Rochester takes it away, moving back quickly. Ace Lack gets bodied. Roseville tries to chip it out. Rochester rings it around all the way to the far side. Shot! Goes just wide. Ace Lack working it back down in the corner now. Roseville picks it up. They go far side. Banana peel over there on the blue line. Roseville player falls. Rochester dumps it down back behind the net again. Giving chase is Steele. Roseville reverses. Bump pass too far. We got a whistle. Got an offsides here. 10:37 left. Get our clock fixed momentarily. Rochester goes near side. Roseville trying to chip it out. Now we chip it back in for an offsides. .27 left. Tim Payne in for this draw. Roseville picks that up, goes far side, gains the blue, dumps it in. Brandt plays it up off the glass. Peterson chipping it up. Tim Payne chasing now. He's got Caleb on the near side wing. Tim Payne coming around the net. Loose puck. Caleb can't find it. Peterson. Caleb Wiedrich crowding that net. Caleb takes a shot to the chops. No penalties called. Shots are 7-0 in favor of your Mustangs here early in the first. Face off. Hughes dumps that down in the far corner. Caleb Wiedrich plays the body. Roseville on those boards. They chip it out. Rochester picks it up, dumps it into the Roseville zone. Roseville goes D to D. They try to go far side. Puck picked up and then lost. Roseville regrouping now. Roseville cycling in the neutral zone. They get across the red, dump it all the way down. Brandt plays it behind the net. Puck on the near side corner. Roseville cycling down here. Roseville regrouping now. They dump it back down into the Rochester zone. Edom back there to pick it up. He fakes, goes far side. Up the boards, right to a Roseville player. Roseville coming through the slot now. Rochester, Daniels able to hold him off and keep him on the outside. Daniels chipping up the near side boards. Caleb Wiedrich chips it out. Roseville regrouping. Long pass from Roseville. Now we got an offsides, I believe. That puck went out of play. .856 left. Daniels in for this draw. Daniels coming down. He gets it behind the defenseman. Now behind the net. Far side. Rochester can't hold it in. Puck goes all the way down. Brandt back to play it. Roseville trying to come across that blue. Rochester chips it up. Trying to get that to Ethan Wiedrich. He chips it down into the Roseville zone. Brogan Hodge is able to toss it back in the near side corner. Rochester on the forecheck. Roseville, a long pass through the middle. That tips, no icing. Brandt back to play it. He leaves it for Cunningham. Cunningham goes far side. Hodge lets it go. Ethan Wiedrich chips it. Ace Lack coming through the middle. Got a 2-on-1 now. Lack falls, can't maintain possession. Steele there with him. Coming down the middle. Gavin Wiedrich fires that shot low and wide. Puck chipped along the near side board. Roseville coming out. Roseville trying to dance around. Lack coming through the middle. Roseville takes that away. They come back. Turn over here in the neutral zone. Rochester going D to D. Now try to go up the side boards. They are able to dump down. Hansen rings it around the near side. Comes through the slot. Steele's able to poke that away all the way down. No icing. Loose puck, centering pass. Nobody there in front of the net. Roseville trying to go up and off the boards. Young can't handle that. Vance Hansen back for it. He comes around near side. Chips it off the near side boards. Goes all the way down. Should be an icing. 6:56 left. Face off on the far side. Shots are 8-0 here in favor of your Mustangs about halfway through the first period. Rochester wins that draw. They come around near side. Birch chips it up too far for Tim Payne. No icing though. Tim Payne down there with Peterson. Peterson working on that far side corner. Tim Payne behind the net now. He kicks it to himself. Trying to work a little give and go here. Trying to cycle. Up at the point. Edom. Taking too long to shoot. Backhand save. Tim Payne. Great scoring opportunity. Hughes jumps over his stick. Hughes drags him down. Now it'll be a penalty. Rochester will go on the kill here. 6:21 left. Rochester will put out Cunningham, Hodge. Looks like Liam Birch and Daniels out there on this first penalty kill. Roseville working on the near side corner. Rochester really pressuring those loose pucks. Rochester's able to chip it up and all the way down. That'll be another icing. Burning a good 15, 16 seconds off that penalty. Face off to the right of Brandt. Roseville picks that up. They go out to the point. Shot. Save. Puck on those near far side boards. Rochester up and off the glass. Not quite out. Good tip by Daniels. Up to Hodge. He comes across the red. Gets it all the way down. And we got a whistle. Face-off outside the Roseville zone. I believe that puck went out of play, so we've got a face-off outside the blue line. 1:14 left in the kill. Ethan Wiedrich out there with Tim Payne. Sawyer Young picks that puck up, drops it for Hansen. Hansen chips it up the far side boards. Hansen working his butt off out down there in the corner. Sawyer Young letting that player come out. Post comes off, so we've got a whistle. .51 seconds left in that penalty kill. Roseville getting their first couple shots on net. Shots are now 9-2 in favor of your Mustangs. Roseville wins that draw. They go back to the point, go to the far side. Loose puck, Ethan Wiedrich playing the body, coming down one-on-one. Tries a toe drag, takes a slash. Roseville picks it up, comes back now. Across the blue. Players losing their sticks. Rochester rings it around all the way around the near side, go all the way down for an icing. 23 seconds left in that penalty. Face off to the right of Brandt. Edom rings it around far side. Gavin Wiedrich over there. He tries to get up to Lack. Can't. Roseville regrouping now in their zone. They come around near side. Roseville trying to work it. 3 seconds. Shot goes through the slot. Penalty's over. Loose puck in the slot. Roseville. Working on that far board. Shot save. Brandt steering that to the near side boards. And Rochester chips it up too far for Lack. And we'll have another icing. 4:03 left here in the opening period. Face off to the left or the right of Brandt. Rung around the far side. Gavin Wiedrich's there. Finally able to chip it out. Roseville has to regroup. Oh, defenseman fans on it, but he's able to chip it to his partner to the near side. Lack picks it up, trying to get into the back into the Roseville zone. Steal over here. Loose puck. Roseville chips it into the Rochester zone. Brandt hops on it. Got a new tripod here this morning that I ordered here over the holidays, so giving that a shot. Nice, big, sturdy, professional model. A little bit slower to turn, but it's got some other nice features on it. Face off to the right of Brandt. Rochester wins that. They bring it around far side. Roseville chips at it, but it goes past their stick. Now they've got to retreat in their own zone. Roseville brings it around near side. Rochester able to hold the zone so far. Steal over here. Roseville chipping it up and out past Hodge. Up the far side board. Steele gets a stick on that, dumps it in. Ace Lack down there in the corner. Roseville coming out near side. Hodge steps in front of that pass. Then dumps it in the Roseville zone on goal, and the goaltender gloves that, and we get a whistle. .252 left here in the first stanza. Roseville wins that, goes behind the Roseville net. They try to chip it up the near side. Rochester's able to hold that blue so far. Roseville picks that puck up off the boards and quickly turns it around. Coming down, shot, Brandt steers that to the corner. Rochester around the far side. Loose puck in the slot. Peterson picks it up. He can't hang on to it. Roseville coming down now quickly. Edom over on the far side boards. He falls. Tim Payne in the far side corner. Hughes. Now we got a cross check. Dylan Hughes going back to the box. He's making a little bird nest in there. Not sure I'd call that a rough. That's two guys competing for a puck. Birch out there with Daniels. Puck comes to the middle. Popped up over the net. Daniels is able to get to that. Racing to it now. Trying to poke it out. Can't. Roseville to the far side. Coming to the middle. Shot. Glove Brandt. Face off to the left of Brandt with 1:50 left in the period, 1:41 left in the penalty. Rochester rings it around near side. Lack's able to chip it out. Roseville having to regroup now. They go far side. Now up the near side boards. Birch chasing. Roseville dumps it in. Brandt plays it around the far side. Lack picks it up on those far boards with a head of steam. Coming down. Driving to the slot. Save. Roseville up the near side. Coming across the red now. They gain the blue. Setting up their power play. Loose puck in the slot now. Lack coming back down again. 1-on-2. Roseville picking that puck up in their zone. They chip it up off the boards. Gavin Wiedrich picking it up. He gets tripped. Roseville to the near side boards. They get it to the middle, coming across. Sawyer Young with good defense there. Puck still loose in the slot. Pick it up. Toe drag. Loose. Brandt save. 35 seconds left in the penalty, 45 in the period. 10-second difference here between the penalty clock and the game clock. Face off to the right of Brandt. Back up to the point. Loose shot. Player breaking a stick. He's got to drop that and head back to the bench and grab new lumber. Rochester throwing it up and off the boards all the way down for Wiedrich. He tries to get around a Roseville player. Puck goes behind the net as Roseville sets back up. 20 seconds left. Roseville, the long pass across the red line. It's tipped in. Hodge back there to get it. Loose puck behind the net. Sawyer Young's there helping. Backhand. Goes up and over. Over the net now. Puck loose at the side of the net. Hodge. Some pain. And that's your period. Flurry of activity here for Roseville as Rochester takes two penalties here in the first period. Shots are now 11-9 in favor of your Mustangs. See if Rochester can clean things up a little bit and stay back to 5-on-5, maybe create some power plays of their own. Good back and forth play. Rochester trying to play that speed and physical game, and Roseville a little bit more finesse play. But a good battle here so far with your Mustangs up 1-0. Penalty's over, so we're back to 5-on-5 here to start the second period. We'll have Hodge, Cunningham, and then our starting lineup of Liam Birch, Ethan Wiedrich, Ethan Daniels. Daniels in for this draw. Rochester wins that. Hodge chips it up near side. Ethan Wiedrich dumps it down. Roseville goaltender plays it behind the net. Roseville reversing it now, far side Birch. Loose puck, Daniels trying to get to that. Roseville comes around the net near side, gets it up to the wing. Cunningham stepped up, but he got bodied himself. Roseville coming back near side. Good body play by Cunningham to get back, and a little floater gets put on net that Brandt easily handles, and so we got a whistle. Face-off won by Roseville. Puck goes far side. Rochester chips it up and off the boards and out. And Roseville throws it back in, but that's offsides. Lack, Steele, Gavin Wiedrich out there now. Roseville wins that draw. They get across the red. They dump it all the way down. Brandt stops it behind the net. Hansen. He walks through the middle, loses it, but the puck comes out. Ethan Wiedrich coming across, or Gavin Wiedrich coming across. He walks through the middle. Can't get an open lane there. Rochester not able to hold the zone. Puck squirts out. Turn and fired off the boards. Sawyer Young back to get it. He rips it around far side. Steele gets a chip on it. Roseville's able to hold it. They dump it down. Gavin Wiedrich now in the near side corner. Puck comes up to the blue line. Hitting a player in the middle. Shot, save, rebound. Chipped up off the boards and all the way down, and I believe we'll have an icing. Roseville with a great opportunity here right in the high slot. Face off to the left of Brandt. 13:27 left here in the second. Face off one by Rochester. Hughes rings around far side. Caleb Wiedrich's over there. He gets bodied from behind. Roseville picks it up. They chip it back into the Rochester zone. Hughes goes back to retrieve it. He circles around the far side. Tim Payne chipping it up for Caleb Wiedrich. Puck comes in the middle. Hughes behind the net now. He chips to the near side boards. Rochester now comes out of the zone now. Tim Payne with a burst of speed. You got Caleb Wiedrich and Tim Payne trying to backhand it as Caleb crosses lanes and squirts through the middle. Rochester chips it up and off the glass. Edom, far side for Hughes. Up the boards for Caleb Wiedrich. He chips it up for Tim Payne. Rochester wants to get a change, so they just chip it down in the zone. Roseville makes a long exit pass that they tip in and get a change themselves. Brogan Hodge, long pass for Wiedrich, intercepted. Loose puck, Daniels comes through, he gets to the far side. Shot, rebound. Oh, Ethan Wiedrich almost stepping in front of that for a rebound. Great play there. Loose puck, Brogan Hodge back for it now. Little drop pass for Daniels as Daniel comes around the net. He gets it up for Liam Birch. Liam gets across the red, dumps it. Roseville goaltender goes back to play it. Puck on the near side. Roseville coming out of the zone now. They chip it in far side. Hansen back for it. Far side boards, Roseville. Hansen now in the corner. He reverses, he chips it around near side. Cunningham comes off those boards now, he chips it up. Steele, walking in, gets that poked off his stick. Roseville turning it around quickly. Steele able to step in front of that. Lack trying to turn it over quickly. A lot of back and forth play here along the blue. Pass to the far side, too far for Lack. Roseville trying to chip it up. Hughes steps in front of that. Cunningham picks it up in his own zone. Chips it out the near side boards. Roseville chips it back. Hodge chips it back. It's like a tennis match here. Roseville regrouping in their own zone now. Oh, that was way offsides. There we go. 10:30 left. Shots are 12-11. Here, a third of the way through the second period. Tim Payne in for this draw. In the Roseville zone. Roseville wins that draw. They pick it up. They chip it all the way out. Edom back for it. He loses it. Falls down. Roseville fires a shot right on goal. Brandt grabs that right in the midsection. Face off to the left of Brandt. Rochester wins that. They chip it behind the net. Hughes, far side for Caleb Wiedrich. He skates it up. Chips it far near side for Peterson, too far for him. Rochester applying the forecheck. Roseville chips it up and they come out. Come down 3-on-2. Pass to the near side. Broken up by Edom. Puck and loose in the near side corner. Comes up the boards, up to the point. Shot, save. Steered to the near side corner. Roseville cycling now. Tim Payne down in the corner. Hughes down there battling for that puck. Loose puck, Edom picks it up. And he just decides to throw it all the way down. That's not on net, so we got an icing. .9:26 left. Face off to the left of Brandt. Rochester wins that. Hodge picks it up. He chips it up the boards. Rochester able to come back quickly. Hodge coming down now. Trying to get around the defenseman. Defenseman playing that body. Birch was driving that net. Roseville coming back now to the middle. Shot wide. Trying to skip that pass to the middle. Birch picks it up far side. He goes up and off the boards. Not far enough. Roseville throws it back down in the corner. Rochester trying to work that puck out. Ethan Wiedrich there. Puck does squirt out. Roseville regrouping in their zone. They go high up off the glass and down. Cunningham has to pick it up. He goes back down quickly. Puck along the near side. Roseville coming down. Near side corner. Backhand pass misses. Rochester chipping it up the boards. Gavin Wiedrich coming down. Far side for Steele. Shot, save. .8:12 left here in the period. Face off left of Roseville goaltender. Rochester chips that into the corner. Near side, Gavin Wiedrich. Trying to keep that puck in. They throw it behind the net. Ace Lack is there. Nolan Steele buzzing. Rochester able to hold that zone. Roseville goes far side. Comes out now. Roseville has to regroup so they're not offside. Now on the far side, they throw that puck in. Brandt plays it. He rings it around near side. Roseville coming off those boards. Shot, goal. Low angle shot went up and over Colton Brandt's shoulder there. 7:34 left. Not able to get that puck out of the zone. Roseville coming down. Tied 1-1 here, midway through the second period. Tim Payne in for this draw. Roseville chips it up near side. Needham falls down again. Rochester's able to chip it all the way out. Roseville has to regroup. Turnover in the neutral zone. Caleb Wiedrich gets that to Tim Payne. He throws it down behind the net. Rochester's able to hold the zone. Tim Payne, shot, rebound. Caleb Wiedrich banging against that goaltender, trying to find a rebound there. Roseville gets that puck all the way down. Should be an icing. 6:56 left. Face-off, Roseville goes forward with that. They come out of the zone 3-on-2. Rochester back checking on the near side. Nice body by Cunningham. Ethan Wiedrich trying to chip that puck out, loose on the blue line. Ethan Wiedrich picking it up on the blue. He chips it down behind the net. Roseville on the far side now, coming out of that corner. Roseville chipping it up and out. Cunningham back to retrieve it. Near side corner, Hodge. Now behind the net, Daniels. He chips it to Hodge. Near side boards, Hodge coming up the wall. Long exit pass intercepted by Roseville. They dump it down. They get a change. Daniels picks it up behind the net. He comes out. Skating through the zone. Tried to go between the legs. Roseville picking that up. Coming down now. Shot, that's deflected wide. Rochester coming up the near side. Brogan Hodge walking up that wall. And we got an offsides. Face off outside the Roseville zone. Lack in there for that draw. Roseville coming out, gaining the zone, walking in. Puck goes far side. Steele coming down with Lack. Steele getting a jump on that, Lack getting a jump on that before Steele can get that across the blue. So we got an offsides here with 5:15 left. Shots are 14-16 in favor of Roseville now. Roseville up and off the far boards. Now they chip it back in. Another offsides. Or I call a puck off a bench player. Roseville looks like they've only got 2 lines here. 2 lines and 2 extra D. Or forwards, whatever they're, looks like maybe they're forwards. So maybe Rochester can use the depth of their bench to wear these Roseville Raiders out. Roseville coming out near side now. Roseville chipping that up, coming across the blue. Rochester still trying to gain possession of that puck. Puck thrown in the middle, taken away by Vance Hansen. He chips it up to Caleb Wiedrich. Caleb Wiedrich gets it out. Roseville brings it up the far side. Vance Hansen walking across, save. Nobody there for the rebound though. Need an F2 attacking that net. Roseville chipping it to the near side. Ethan Wiedrich walking around those far. There's a hold. Roseville picks that puck up. They regroup here in the neutral zone, chipping it up the boards. Vance Hansen now playing the body, near side corner. Sawyer Young down there with him. Puck loose. Find it. Puck comes to the top of the slot. Ethan Wiedrich picks it up. He loses it. Rochester gains it back, comes across the blue. Ethan kicking it to himself, but turns it over. Roseville comes down now, far side. Hughes playing the body, chips it behind the net. Sawyer Young then reverses it far side. That jumps off of Dasher. Rochester picks it up, throw it all the way down for an icing. Not sure why. Had a guy here, he had ice, skated up. .336 left in the first. Shots are now 16-16. Face off to the left of Brandt. Rochester wins that. Brandt grabs it and throws it around far side. Roseville throws it back in the corner. Lack trying to chip it up the boards to himself. Working it back to the D. Now to the near side. Gavin Wiedrich coming down. He gets across the red, dumps it all the way down. Roseville goaltender has to play it. Roseville coming up the near side. They chip to the far side boards. Coming across the red, 2-on-3. Roseville dumps it behind the net. Roseville throws it behind the net now as Hughes goes back for it. Chip it up for Steele. He gets bodied. Roseville now in the corner. Edom, near side. He goes up to Gavin Wiedrich. That bounces off his stick. Taken away by Hughes. Roseville tries to work that to the middle. 2:39 left. Daniels in for this draw. See if your Mustangs can get on the board here before the end of the second. Liam Birch backhands it into the zone. Now behind the net. Roseville chips it up near side. Cunningham chipping it to himself. Shot, save. Daniels back in for this draw. Puck squirts up to the blue. Shot by Hodge, goes just wide. Oh, there we go! Ethan Wiedrich chipping it from behind the net up front to Liam Birch. Getting your Mustangs the lead. Really super quick play there as that puck went behind the net. Ethan Wiedrich was back there, backhanded in front of the net. Liam Birch was there for the rebound, stuffing it home, giving your Mustangs a 2-1 lead with 2:22 left in the second. It's a lot of twos. Roseville wins that face-off here at center ice. They dump it down. Brogan Hodge back for it. He rings it around far side. Caleb Wiedrich's there. That's off his stick. Roseville dumps it back down in the corner. Cunningham rings it around near side. Roseville throws it in far corner. Cunningham's back there. He bumps it to Hodge. Hodge gets it quickly up to Caleb Wiedrich coming down far boards. He's got Cunningham with him who can't handle it. Now we got an offsides. It's the right play. We just got to get that pass up on a stick so we get that zone entry. Lack out there for this draw. Gavin Wiedrich and Nolan Steele. Roseville pokes that into the Rochester zone. Vance Hansen back up the boards. Roseville reversing it quickly. They chip it back. Sawyer Young back to retrieve it. He goes behind the net. He reverses. Good play. Chipping it up the boards. Nolan up to Ace. Burst of speed. He's got Gavin with him. To the middle. Gavin Wiedrich save. Lack backhand. Oh, Gavin, go deke him. Great pass by Lack to get that to the middle. Gavin Wiedrich just can't put that home. 1:28 left here in the second period. That would have been a nice little buffer goal here. End of the second period. Face off. Roseville wins that. They go on the far side. Getting up quickly. Trying to sneak behind Sawyer Young, who's taking a nap back there. Rochester moving it quickly far side. Nolan Steele got Lack. Lack, pinwheel, up to the point. Young, tip, shot, goes just wide. Rochester gets a stick on that. Roseville coming back. Now they dump it in. 50 seconds left. Working on the near side boards. Gavin Wiedrich picks it up. He chips it to the middle. Nolan Steele coming across the red with Ace Lack. Chips it to the side of that net, and Lack just trying to outrace him. Goaltender hops out and puts a glove on it with 40 seconds left here in the second. Good luck to our Century JM Panthers who are playing a game here today in Austin. It's a varsity game only. Good luck to our fellow Panthers. Roseville wins that draw. They chip it up and out. 38 seconds left. Got Ethan Daniels, Ethan Wiedrich, Birch out there with Cunningham and Hodge. Puck chipped along the near side boards. 30 seconds left. Daniels racing for it in the far side corner. He spins. He's got Ethan Wiedrich behind the net. Ethan coming around, gets it up to the point. Cunningham trying to hold that blue. 15 seconds left. Roseville's able to get it up. Shot. Glove save by Brandt. Roseville using that defender as a screen. There's 7 seconds left. See if I can zoom out just a little bit, get a little bit more of the action since this gimbal moves a little bit slower. And that's the end of your second period. Your Mustangs up 2-1. Shots are 21-17 in favor of your Mustangs. Teams will get a minute break here, and then we'll start our third period. As always, just a reminder here, we got our game today against Roseville. Tomorrow night we'll head to Owatonna for a D9 matchup against the Owatonna Band AA. And then we'll head to Shattuck and then to Sioux Falls and come back to Rochester for D8 action. As always, follow us on social media, like, subscribe, so you get notified of all the action here on YouTube. Follow the team and player highlights on X and Instagram. Again, once again, thanks to our sponsors, Rochester VFW Post 1215, celebrating 100 years. ETS and Jimmy's, this year's VFW team sponsors. Face off here at center ice. Got Gavin Weidrich in for this draw with Ace Lack and Nolan Steele. Roseville goes forward with it. Puck loose in the near side corner. Cunningham chips around far side. Gavin Weidrich up to Ace Lack. Now it's a foot race. Lack coming down the middle. Shot just wide. Roseville picks that puck up coming out of the zone now. They chip it back behind Brogan Hodge. Near side corner. Cunningham down there. Wrap around. Nets off. .14:29 left. Roseville trying to work that puck to the front of the net, and our notoriously loose pegs once again get a whistle. Roseville wins that. They chip it down on the far side corner. Hughes down there. He gets it near side. Daniels chasing it. He spins. Roseville trying to work that cycle. Hughes down there picks that puck up out of the corner. Far side, Weidrich. Still on the boards. Roseville throws it back behind the net. Roseville coming around, centering pass, picked off by Birch. Birch up and off the glass and out. Goes down, not far enough for icing. Roseville has to grab it. They chip it up and off the glass. That comes out to neutral zone. Birch with it, he flips it into the Roseville zone, but Rochester had not completely retreated. So we got an offsides. 13:50. Tim Payne in for that draw. Roseville works it back to their defenseman, but couldn't get it to him. Sorry pass. Oh! Hunter Peterson walking through the slot, putting home that rebound. Tim Payne, Kayla Weidrich, Peterson on the board. Your Mustangs up 3-1. Great job by your Mustangs crashing that net. Face-off, Roseville wins that. Roseville throws it through the middle. That goes off a stick. Brandt goes out to play it. Roseville picks it up in the far side boards. Gap. Backhand through the neutral zone. Steele. He spins. Dumps it down for Lack. Lack spins behind the net now. Lack dumps it back down in the corner. Steele down there. Gavin Weidrich picks it up. He chips it on the boards. Hodge picking it up. Roseville trying to throw it out. Rochester gets it to the middle. Gavin Weidrich can't get a stick on it. Now up to the point. Hodge. Shot. Rochester working it behind the net now. Goes all the way up to the point. Shot. Tip. Rebound. Puck squirts out to the far boards. Roseville coming down now, 2-on-2. They get across the blue, fire shot that's blocked by Hodge. Near side boards. Steele goes to the middle. Now to the far side. Too far for Gavin Weidrich. He plays the body. Nice check along those far boards. Rochester regrouping now. Hodge. He goes back to Cunningham. He goes up to the red line, dumps it all the way down, throws a puck on net. Birch chasing. He spins. Gets it up to the point. Edom. Shot blocked by a Roseville defenseman. Now Ethan Weidrich will go to the penalty box. A delayed penalty. Not sure what the call is. Interference maybe. Roseville gains the zone. Rochester picks it up. A hook. Okay, all right, didn't know, I'm not sure I saw that, but take it ref saw something we didn't. 11:45 left, shots are 26-18 in favor of your Mustangs here with a few minutes into the third period. Rochester going back on the penalty kill here. Roseville wins that draw, come out to the point. Working to the far side. Now behind the net, near side. Roseville trying to work that cycle down low. Just throwing a lot of traffic in front, it looks like. Spinning behind the net. Sawyer Young now, they get it out to the point, tipped. Now working that far side boards, now coming up to the top of this umbrella. Trying to hit a streaking player through the middle. Good job by Sawyer Young there to disrupt that play. Liam Birch and Daniels out there for this kill. Vance Hansen and Young. Working it to the middle, rebound, Birch. Ships it up and off the boards and out. Rochester changing. At least two players. Daniels still out there with Hansen. Roseville coming back quickly. Shot, save. Brandt steers out to the far corner. Now walking to the blue line, shot, tip. Goes to the near side corner. 52 seconds left in the penalty. Now they work cross. Shot, rebound. Oh, Brandt getting a stick on that. Oh, just diving across the crease. Wide open net. Brandt pushes and slides with 10:21 left, making an amazing save. Getting just enough of that to direct that up in the netting. 36 seconds left in the penalty. Roseville wins that. They go far side. Back to the near side. Shot, side of the net. Great save by Brandt there as the Roseville player tries to walk out from the corner and backhand that up over her shoulder. .24 seconds left. Roseville in the slot, blocked. Rebound. Puck comes to the slot and Brandt's able to hop on that. 17 seconds. Roseville to the middle. Shot, save, Brandt. Steer to the near side corner. Cunningham out there. Roseville, 11 seconds left. Working it to the far side. Shot, rebound. Oh, great save again by Brandt. Nets off. Nets off. Guess the refs will figure that out eventually. Gavin Weidrich chasing it. Now we're back to 5-on-5. Net is still off. Rochester getting it back down in the Roseville zone. There should be a penalty for a hold. Puck on the near side boards. Hughes steps up. Now we got a whistle. Offsides. .907 left here in the third. Shots 26-25. Roseville crawling back into the even shot category here with that power play. Tallying 5 or 6 shots there. Face off. Teams battling. Hughes wins that. Chips it up the boards. Roseville is able to hold the zone. Working it to the middle. Rochester throws that back in the corner. Hughes chips it up the boards for Caleb Weidrich. Hughes laying a big body on a Roseville player. Puck goes to the far side. Shot wide. Roseville to the near side. They chip it up the boards. Shot. Brandt with the save. .838 left here in the third period. Vance Hansen behind the side of the net. Loose puck. Tim Payne out there with Lack and Gavin Weidrich. Sawyer Young reversing it now. He tries to make that long exit pass. Roseville steps in front of that. Now we got an offsides. Lack in for this draw. Hansen and Young on the point. Rochester wins that. They go D to D. Working it up the boards. Sawyer Young, oh my God. We can't make a 6-foot pass here. Now we got an icing and a face-off back in the Rochester zone. Face off. Roseville wins that. Block shot. Gavin Weidrich. Tim Payne laying out a Roseville player. Puck behind the net. Sawyer Young retrieves it. He reverses it to Hansen. Back along the far side for Gavin Weidrich. He chips it out. Roseville trying to work it out. Tip. Ace Lack hits a banana peel and falls. Roseville gains possession again. Brogan Hodge loses it. Roseville coming in. Can't get a shot off. Trying to wrap around. Rochester able to keep it and gets it out of the zone. Ethan Weidrich along those far boards. Sawyer Young picks it up. He gets bodied. Puck goes all the way down the Roseville zone. Ace Lack providing that first forecheck. Roseville works it out the far side. Good back check by Ethan Weidrich. Roseville dumps it in. 7 minutes left. Rochester working along that far side. Ethan Weidrich chips it to the middle. I like to see those guys take a little peek before they get to that puck. There's a slew foot from behind. Battle here in the near side corner. Ethan Daniels trying to chip it out, can't. Brogan Hodge now, he throws it up the middle. Liam Birch coming out now, he gets across the red, skates across the blue, fires a shot. Ethan Weidrich didn't have enough stick there to get Get a tip on it. Puck on the near side boards. Roseville regrouping now with 6.5 minutes left. Roseville coming out the near side, far side, sorry. They get it to the near side now, up off the boards. They throw it all the way down. Brandt stops it and gets a whistle. 6:19 left. Face off to the right of Brandt. Shot. Blocked by Rochester. Turnover in a slot. Shot goes just wide. Rochester trying to carry that puck out. Caleb Weidrich getting bodied. Rochester up and off the glass and all the way down. Should be an icing. And it is with 6:03 left. Face off to the right of Brandt. Rochester wins that. Dylan Hughes battling for possession here. Edom down there also. Ace Lack waiting for that puck to squirt out. Comes to the middle. Shot tip. Block. Hughes stepped in front of that. Rochester able to chip it out and down now. Ace Lack chasing it. To the middle. Gavin Weidrich can't get a stick on it. Loose puck. Now we got an offsides. Oh, great opportunity by your Mustangs. Just can't put that centering pass home. Had the goaltender on his back. .535 left. Roseville chips it out the far side. Sawyer Young chasing it. He gains possession, spins. Ball's far boards. Hunter Peterson picks it up, chip it around him. Now off to Caleb Weidrich on the far side. He spins, chips it low. Tim Payne's there. Bodies flying everywhere. Caleb Weidrich getting taken down on those far boards. He gets up, retaliates, draws a penalty. He'll get a few words from me after this game. So Rochester will go on the penalty kill here with 5:05 left. Face off, Roseville picks that up. They go across the blue line. Now to the far side, now to the middle. Near side, shot, save, Brandt. Face off, Roseville wins that. They go back to the point. Now up to the middle. One-timer. Rochester lifted a stick there. Brogan Hodge along those far boards, trying to keep that puck out. Cunningham picks it up, chips it out. Birch chasing now. Roseville chips it back down in the Rochester zone. Rochester able to backhand it all the way down. Now to go for an icing. .428 left here. Face off. Ace Lack battling. Not able to get it out. Roseville working it to the middle. Too far for Roseville player. Cunningham coming to the near side. Roseville picks it up in the corner. Walking out of the corner, trying to hit that high bar. Gavin Weidrich out there with Lack on this kill to the near side. Roseville, shot wide. Brings around the far side, doesn't get out. Roseville chipping it to the middle. Shot, Brandt with a glove save. 51 seconds left in the penalty. Puck to the left of Brandt. Tim Payne in for this draw. He's out there with Birch. Hansen and Young. Shot, rebound. Goal. Rebound comes to the near side, and Roseville's there on the back door to bang that in. Again, another poor penalty. .346 left here in the third. Roseville pulling within one now. Ace Lack in for this draw. Roseville wins that. They win that puck back. Now coming up the near side. They go far side now. Roseville's able to chip that in. Rochester chips it back out. Let's see a little more possession here. Zone time. And that's just not throwing the puck away. Lack picks it up in the neutral zone. Comes across. Coming around the defender. Lack coming around. Oh, love to hit that back door. Shot. Rebound. Gavin Weidrich throwing it to the middle. Lack picking it up. Backhand. Top cookie. Ace Lack. Up over the shoulder. Putting your Mustangs back up 4-2. There you go. Gavin Weidrich throwing that puck to the middle. Ace Lack doing a little toe drag. Dancing it to the backhand, throwing it up top shelf. 3:05 left. Giving your Mustangs that 2-goal lead again. Rochester wins that face-off here at center ice. Hughes. Ethan Weidrich in that far corner. Great job by Daniels trying to pick that puck up, creating a turnover. Puck squirts to the middle. Roseville working it up now through the middle of the ice. Hughes chips that away. Birch gets it over here near side. Now we got an offsides. .234 left here in the third period. Face-off outside the Roseville zone. Roseville gets it up quickly. They chip it around the defenseman. Edom back to get it in the near side corner. He chips it up the wall. Caleb Weidrich trying to get it out, and he's not able to. Back in the far side corner, Hughes backhands it. Peterson trying to chip it up and out. Now he's able to get it out in that snow-filled dasher over there. Tim Payne, puck squirts to the middle. Roseville throws it in with 2 minutes left. They pull their goaltender. 6-on-5 now. See if Rochester can throw one all the way down and in. Edom around the net. He dances, gets it up the boards. Not out. Loose puck on those far boards. Roseville coming down to the middle. Brandt with a great save. Squirts through the 5-hole. 141. Just piss poor defense there. Not getting that puck out. Giving Roseville 2-on-1 down low. 141 left. Shots are 34-29 in favor of Roseville. Roseville back within one. They're likely to pull that goaltender again. Hodge picks that puck up, comes across the blue, comes around, fires a shot high. I don't think that went off a stick, but they're saying it was. 1:33 left. Face off in the Roseville zone to the left of the Roseville goaltender. Roseville up the near side boards. Hodge pinching. Puck goes out far side. Goaltender comes out. Brandt stops that puck and gets a whistle. 1:20 left. Lack in for that draw. He wins it, goes up and off the glass, comes in the middle, steal. Far side, Lack chipping it to himself. He comes down. Trying to get that puck to the middle. Out to the point. Cunningham, shot. Oh, that was going. Finally, he was going to put one on net. Gavin Wiedrich, near side corner. 1 minute left. Roseville's got 4 players down there. Lack can't chip it down low in the corner. Again, Roseville chipping it up quickly. Cunningham. Down there with Hodge. Loose puck. Steal. Lack. 37 seconds left. Roseville coming off those boards. Now behind the net. Brogan Hodge. He flips it up into the netting. Got a whistle with 31 seconds left. Face off to the left of Brandt now. Daniels in for this draw. Roseville wins it. Shot. Save. Far side corner with 26 seconds left. Roseville working it to the slot. Shot goes just wide. Birch chasing it. Battle in the corner. 14 seconds left. Just happy to kill it here. Go out and block. Shot to the middle. Loose. Backhand. Corner. 5 seconds. Centering pass. Vance to the boards. 2-1. Shot is wide. And your Mustangs at home with a 4-3 victory against Roseville. Good back and forth battle here after the holidays, after a busy tournament. Shots are 36-29. Roseville putting some pressure on your Mustangs here late in the third. But we come out of this with a victory, a 4-3 victory. Back and forth play again tomorrow night. We'll be in Owatonna for a D8 battle. A good, important 3 points there on the line. So thanks for joining, and we'll see you back on the airwaves here tomorrow. Go Mustangs.